You know how reality works. Something appears in your reality because it is on the same frequency as you. And then you have the choice how to interact with it or to totally ignore it. That is your free will. That is your decision. So if you clicked on the video, you are on this frequency to receive the message, and I would invite you to stay, as I don't even know what I'm going to say in the video. So let's see what comes through for those of you who are on this frequency. How do we know then if the things that appear for us are for us? How do we make sure that we give attention to the things that are important? Because remember, we have that part in our brain, that's the reticular activating system, that filters out things that are not according to our beliefs. Because we can't interact and remember everything that we observe, that come into our reality, or that our senses can pick up. It's too many things. So it filters what you see, hear, pick up, to help you to strengthen your belief system. The problem is that we are already programmed by the time that we are grown up to believe certain things that are not necessarily for our best interest and are definitely not necessarily true. So we have to bypass that logical brain of us, the one that wants to protect us the whole time, by taking risks, in the sense of sometimes just listening to things that we usually won't listen to, examining things that are not safe according to the beliefs we have. Remember, a belief is not something sacred. A belief is just thoughts that you repeated to yourself, or that has been imprinted on you by repetition through the people that guided you during your life, the things and the events. In my experience, the best way for us to discern is to become spiritually attuned with our higher self. So we must become strong as a spirit, so that we can listen to that part of us that is the greater part of us. Because remember, we are inside our spirit. The spirit is the bigger part of us. It can't be contained in this human body and avatar. But you should not disregard this body and how beautiful and wonderfully it is made. So if you want to make a quick decision in a situation, what you have to do is to listen to your heart, because the heart is very intelligent. So in the case of like this video, I would pause the video, I would take some deep breaths into the heart space, and then feel how you feel listening to the words. Trust it. Trust your heart. You can also trust your gut. The gut is part of your intuition. It's very intelligent. What I'm seeing for this collective. I saw it yesterday, but I wasn't sure if it was only for me or for this collective. But I still see a planet with rings, which might be Saturn. That might be of some importance to you. And I also see cobwebs. So those of you who resonate with the planet Saturn, for whatever reason, might experience a time where you feel entangled in circumstances. Let's see what you should do in this circumstance. Don't try to rush anything. Don't try too hard to understand what you should do. Don't jump to action. I see some days that has to pass, and then you will get the answer. It's not something you need to force or to be worried about. You will have clarity soon. I see that there is great wisdom for you to gain in giving attention to the seemingly mundane, the small things that you might perceive as small, because they lead you to where you want to be, to where you want to go. There was something that came to my awareness in this last week that is for all of you. So those of you who are still listening, this is of great importance. This might be the thing that you're missing in your manifestation journey, in your journey as creator of your life. And that is alignment. You have to align your thoughts, you have to align your feelings, and have to align your actions with that which you want to accomplish, or with the thing that you desire to manifest it in your reality. And the quicker you do it, the quicker your manifestation will appear. I talk a lot about aligning with your higher self, with your authentic self, so that you embody more and more of your higher self here on earth. That is part of how we ascend to the higher dimensions. But examine, are you truly aligned? So what came through earlier was the small things. So it might be that you should go and look at the small things, and that will tell you what part of the programming that you had is still alive. Look to what the small things you do are pointing to. Look at the thoughts you have while you are doing the tasks that you are doing, while you're making decisions. But don't only examine what you think about it. Also examine how you feel when you're doing it. So when you are doing something, when you are saying something, be aware of how you feel. If you feel good, if you feel free, that is aligned with your true self and with your purpose and with where you are going. I am 100% sure that if you go and examine the small things, even in just the next few days till I do the next video, you will be able to get rid of some of the things that are still keeping you from truly being free and happy and abundant. So this is not just about financial abundance, it's about your health, it's about your career, it's about relationships also. And when you have identified that, bring everything into alignment. And then see how the miracles happen. See how wonderful you feel. See what will appear for you. One thing that happened in a day, one small thing, can tip the scale to the positive or the negative. And for this collective also, as we are not only living for ourselves, also be aware of the small things that you can do for others that might have an impact that you cannot even imagine. I was shown thousands of butterflies. And I was asking myself what that could mean. That I was shown yesterday. It was just so beautiful. And this morning I was shown it is the butterfly effect. It is that small thing that you do, the small thing that I do, that ripples, the frequencies that ripples throughout the universe. I'm getting chills as I'm saying this, because that is exactly what it is. So let's get this flapping of the butterfly wings. Let's get this going. And if you want to, you can tell me about your experiences in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'm sure all the other viewers also. Let's make a big difference with our small wings fluttering. So I'm sending you my infinite love till I speak to you again. And also please subscribe if you have not yet. It will really help me to build the channel. Till I speak to you next time. Goodbye.